Hey everyone, it's Sam here and I'm back for a leg day. So it's New Year's Day, I'm in Zone Gym. It's actually quite quiet and I'm going to show you a full leg day today focusing on quads. So I'm starting on the hack squat. I'm going to do some other things that I experimented with last time, like doing front squats after my leg extensions to get more out of it on the quads. It's going to be a pretty hard session. Not too many people here for New Year's Day. Maybe last night was more fun than my night last night. And I'm really looking forward to this. First day of a new year, progressing towards my gains for the off season. I think I'm going to call all of my own workout series the road to 300 pounds because I'm getting quite close to it. But yeah, that's 300 pounds of me being overweight, not me hack squatting 300 pounds, I don't think. Anyway, I'll stop blabbering and get ready and start this leg workout. Okay, I'm starting with 5 plates each side, and I must be losing my marbles because that is well over 300 pounds. But I could do a lot heavier. It's just that I'm putting my heels together and my toes slightly outwards, but heels right together on the block at my feet here. To really focus it on the quads, because that's the weak point in my physique. And we'll start with these 5 plates and take it from there. So set 1, here goes. Okay, that was slightly disappointing, but I don't edit anything in these workouts. I'm just showing you how it really is. And I think with me working out at that other gym and the holiday break, having not done hack squats and been doing alternatives for a while, that felt particularly hard. So that was less than the last time I was on this machine, and honestly, slightly disappointing. Anyway, I'll get myself ready for set 2. As I've mentioned lots of times, I normally look to do slightly higher reps on lower body. So really 8 reps is the absolute minimum that I'd work on legs. So because it was my first set, and occasionally my second set, it's a little bit stronger because I'm more used to it and more mentally there. I'm going to give it another go on 5 plates each side for the second set. And if I'm getting less than 8, trying my hardest, I'll drop down to get more and better reps. But slightly disappointing is when I was using this before, I had 5.5 plates a side, so can only deal with what we got. Be careful with that foot positioning. Got the heels right together, but it was a little bit achy on my ankle that first set, and I'm just hoping it's the warming up, getting used to it effect. Here we go then. That's more like it. I can do another one on here, easy. Just going to be very careful with the feet here, because with the long legs, my toes are kind of touching the stopper at the end of the foot plate. It was fitting in the squat machines that made it difficult, or impossible to do at bodywork. So these tall people problems. One more. Now I've got all this to put away. Still out of breath from that. It's actually got busy in here all of a sudden. But I'm quite happy with that as the first exercise. Started off a bit shaky, but I didn't have to lower the weight. And I'd taken it lower than 5 plates for some of my last sets the last time I did it. So while I didn't get as high a weight or as many reps on that one as before, it was at least as difficult for the whole duration of the exercise. So that's something. And I'm just taking a moment to wait for the leg presses in my second exercise. It's definitely got busy all of a sudden. I think it's been a after lunch kind of thing today. Second exercise is leg press. I'm going a bit lighter so I can really focus on putting it on the quads and working in with someone. It's not a problem. Again, feet a little bit closer and a little bit lower for quads and set 1 leg press. Right, I've taken it up a touch, still not too heavy, just that warm-up set there. I'm not taking it too heavy because I'm sharing with someone that's still good for me to do higher reps and focus on the quads here, so proper set now. One or two? Cool. What's that?
How much this machine weighs?
Oh, this should weigh about 50 kilos. Yeah. It's one of the heavier ones, the hammer strength. I'm actually going to keep it here for this third set because I was getting much lower reps on the hack squat to do something higher reps. It's nice variety. And yeah, those last few reps of that last set are really good, feel it in the quads. You're getting really good knee flexion there compared to normal, so might be one to step down in weight going forwards. There's the leg day back in zone, and the equipment, honestly, it's going to be a bit more suitable for me than over in Tottenham. Set 4. That's smooth on those. Yeah, try it. You may find it's more stable if you wear like flat shoes. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. Running shoes I find really wobbly with leg stuff. Cushioned. Yeah. I mean, they're all right. I just find like for legs, like either plimsolls or lifting shoes. Yeah. So next exercise, I'm going to do the leg extensions, which is my main quads isolation. It's kind of one of the only quads isolations really. But I can't really get myself all in the shot here because I don't want to get the camera in everyone's way. Just be very mindful of that. So it's a little bit different for the shot. I'm going fairly light, get some good reps on directly on the quads. Now that's good. Normally I'd use the other machine for my leg extensions, but there's about 3 people working in together on it, which is good. I'm seeing them doing some really horrible forced reps at the end of their sets there, so it makes me think maybe I should train with someone for some videos at some point. So I'm using a different machine to what I'd normally do on my extensions, but this one's nice because it's got each leg working independently. And that's a good thing for at least one of your exercises per body part to maintain balance. So I'll get about 4 sets on here. And then the quads will be suitably pre-exhausted for some front squats in this room. So let's take it back to the machine for set 2. See each side as it's separate foot pad. Set 3, here we go. Right, mate.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I can get my last one from here, and why not make it a drop set? Drop it down quickly. That's quite enough of that. Now, with all that extending away on the quads, I'm expecting a little bit to go a long way with these front squats. Set 1. With this, with the arms up in front like that, I'm always finding I'm having to look in the mirror to judge that the foot position is roughly even and not one foot straying further forwards or behind the other one, but it's workable. Before demoing these to you guys the other day, I haven't actually had front squats in my routine for a few years, but doing them after leg extensions, so I was doing that last time. It was so effective without loading up heavy on the front squat and making it challenging on the shoulders, and then getting up before the quads, working so well with that pre-exhaust principle. But I'm going to keep it in the routine. I'm actually really happy with that. So I find with a lot of these compound moves for legs, I get more hip flexion and knee flexion with my kind of build. And that's making less emphasis on the quads than I want. Too much on the glutes. And doing things this way around and using this exercise after the extensions is good workaround for that. Okay, last one, I can show you a different angle. Not that there's so much to see. I'm knackered, I'm almost done here today. No, no. Destroyed. And that's it for today. I might have done a little bit of hamstrings or calves, but it's got super busy now. I think what happened is that people have recuperated from whatever they're up to celebrating last night, and then needed to get in quick before it's going to close early in the evening. So I think it closes earlier today than the other days. So it's made it really busy for now. And I can always come back and finish up some stuff on carbs either this evening or first thing in the morning. But the start of the new year, and having not done the hack squats so much lately, that was a good leg day. And it's nice to bump into a few people that I see all the time in my more regular gym. I just really enjoyed that session. I think I'm going to carry on prioritising the legs. So my split at the moment is basically I do legs, chest, back, legs, shoulders, arms, and then so on. So legs is getting done twice as much as the other muscle groups, and that's my typical routine, and I'm taking the rest days as I need them. So I would just go all the way through without a rest day if I was super well rested and good sleep, but where I feel it's keeping, catching up with me, I'll take one day out, rest day, and then just resume the cycle where it left off the next day in that order. That's allowing me to prioritise legs, allowing me to do like hamstring focused sessions and quadriceps focused sessions and keep an eye on a whole lot. But they're really growing. Like at the top of the leg, it's like 30 inches, which is a lot. It's just more the look, more the outer sweep. So that's why I'm really focusing on these foot placements with the quadriceps, and it's starting to show a little bit, but it's all a very long-term thing for me. But I do think any kind of training plan should be completely individualized to the person who's going to be doing it and what their specific weak points and specific goals are. So like with people I'm helping out for men's physique, I take a bit of work off the legs so that they're not doing those kind of exercises like squats where they use all the muscles in the body and in the trunk to brace themselves for that squat, which can detract from the thinnest waistline possible, which is really important for men's physique. Basically wind it back to just isolations on the thighs like extensions and curls, and put all the extra work into bits like the deltoids, bits like pull downs and pull ups for width and V-taper in the back, and just really customise it to the goal and what's wanted. I guess that's easier in some cases than others. So the people that don't compete, they're usually like less bothered about legs in their entirety. But with us, those of us doing bodybuilding or even classic bodybuilding like me, it's really the whole thing, top to toe. So there's no hiding anything. You have to make it all work. And for me, particularly, I think emphasised with my height, just legs, it's not really there yet. I think at some point on Instagram, I'll share my pictures from the hardest competitions that I did this year. The two bros ones where I come fourth, and you'll see that kind of mass in the legs is lacking, even though my conditioning and overall kind of look was all right. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me for today. If you like the workouts, please share them. If you like me explaining things and demonstrating things, you subscribe, you're going to get the whole system by the time I'm through with this, because it's a video every day. That's my commitment here. And you can sample a few of the next ones coming up on the outro slide. Happy New Year.